PV Byleth, and Wolf is just kind of a stick him on any team and he works kind of character because he's a Swiss Army knife. You know, as a character, he can do whatever you want him to do.
Wolf is just fundies. Everybody who plays Smash Ultimate has a Wolf, and if you don't, I don't know what to tell you, bud. But we're going to be going into game number 1, starting off on Pokemon Stadium 2. Come on, let's see how this ends up playing out.
Well, the first thing that we're seeing is I believe that the anchor for both of these players is their main, which is something that most people will do in Squad Strike. I do see that MPG has the Mega Man in the back, and that is indeed the Cloud for EnhancedPV. But we start off Byleth versus Pokemon Trainer, two quite good characters that are gaining a lot of relevance recently.
Yeah, absolutely. Byleth definitely represented by MK Leo. We have so many Pokemon Trainer reps, most notably Quiddy right about now. I like that weight. MPG had the right idea. You know exactly what he was looking for. He was looking for that downer, but just a little bit off on his timing.
And honestly, the way that you talk about MPG and knowing the way that he plays Mega Man, not at all surprised to know that the Ivysaur is the #1 character for him because he's all about setting up those traps, right? And with Ivy, that is your big game plan. It's going to be that little forward throw just to get that edge set up, but EnhancedPV not ready to croak to the frog on this stock just yet.
That excellent side B, good adaptation. MPG was constantly going out there through downers, so EnhancedPV said they had enough. But just like that, MPG able to close out the first stock so quick, going to be going to the Charizard.
I don't need it. I don't need it at all. What? I don't know what that was. Starla, can you tell me what that was? Oh, yeah, you probably did try to quick swap, actually. That's a good point. But you know what? Oops, you can't do that because in Squad Strike, they don't load in Pokemon trainers, so there are no quick swaps to be had. So kiss the Charizard goodbye, or wild Pokemon from the crowd. That's funny. But yeah, now we're on to the Sora up against the Wolf. Each of these two in the middle.
My goodness.
What did we say about Wolf and Fundies?
Wolf is just the embodiment of Fundies, but now MPG is ready to play. This is the MPG season. Oh my goodness, trying to cancel the leaf shield. Look at this, look at this, look at all of these buttons, and almost is able to get the up tilt out of it. I do believe Wolf being a fast faller contributed to him not being able to get it out that time because he landed a little bit too quickly and thus was able to shield by extension.
Mega Man is one of those characters where you look at the combos and no matter what character it's against, they kind of look the same, but technically they're all actually very different to pull off. Look at him go.
These timing mix-ups as well. MPG at that point, Z dropped into immediate neutral areas as well, just constantly making it so difficult to even get a parry. Even an out-of-shield punish, it feels like you're constantly being locked down. A couple of up airs dealing so much damage. Is MPG going to be able to shark this landing? No, not quite yet, but so safe, catching the next out-of-shield option.
The big thing for EnhancedPV right now is that I like that he's been playing at a distance that is very hard for MPG to get combo starters with, right? Yes, you're playing in a zone that Mega Man can rack up a little bit of chip damage here and there, but you don't see a bunch of the big setups, and there's that leaf shield cancel you were talking about. I've seen it a couple times, and now in the end, MPG does push it onto the Cloud. Last stock apiece for each of these players.
Yeah, main versus main. It seems like the meta is to definitely go for these mains as you anchor, almost getting the up-thrown Metal Blade into a grab. Have you seen these setups? I haven't, but I have no words for this. It's so cool every single time. I'm a big Mega Man fan.
MPG stands for Meta Pushing Gamer in my mind because he is leading the charge on things that, yeah, like you said, I've never seen Mega Man do, but one of the things that you will have to do right now is figure out how to make this comeback on EnhancedPV, and the Cloud. The leaf shield is going to be the big thing because you start letting EnhancedPV dance around your shield, you are already dead.
That is his win condition. That is where he is most comfortable. But now seeing EnhancedPV go for like a lot of uppies out of shield is just the right choice. When you're playing Wolf, you really don't have that kind of luxury. But now that is Cloud in the corner. You're being ledge trapped by Mega Man, and look at all of this coverage. You're able to toss out an upper to be able to cover the jumps and still ground yourself in time to be able to cover traditional options off of ledge as well. MPG is slowly starting to make this comeback right now.
65% already, and all you have to do is really toss that Cloud off stage. As a Mega Man, you open yourself up to a really phenomenal spot, but MPG will go down to the back air. EnhancedPV just had a lead in that game, and it was really hard for MPG to claw it back, and the young man takes game 1.
So what happened here? How did MPG end up getting hit by this back heel? Got a little bit too mixy with it. That double jump was everything. Ended up putting himself up there. EnhancedPV now in such a good position. At the end of the day, sometimes you just get ledge trapped by Cloud. Cloud is one of the most prolific ledge trappers. What was MPG going for? Was that an intentional like shield release to maybe try and get a parry? That was a little bit too soon. Did MPG input a different option? It is a little bit difficult to tell, but Cloud back heel, especially in the corner, one of the most difficult buttons to deal with. That thing is like, what, -2? It's fast, it's strong. It is, you know, it is Cloud's win condition.
It's a ridiculous move. And yeah, putting somebody in the corner is very important, like you said, especially coming off the ledge against Cloud is so difficult. And yeah, EnhancedPV is not going to miss-space those back airs. He's going to throw them out at the right height so that if you try to jump away, you know, you're going to get hit by the one that ensues. So we'll see if MPG can take a lead in this game, too, on his counter pick of Battlefield. Now, of course, it's Squad Strike. Having an individual character stage pick isn't necessarily the most important in all cases, but when you have characters like Pokemon Trainer, especially with the focus that you have on the Ivysaur, the Mega Man, and even the Sora in the back, I see a lot of benefit to MPG for this stage.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like there are like too many complexities to even begin analyzing stage picks in this kind of a thing. But I feel like at the end of the day, it's go to your favorite stage. Oh. But wow, what a catch on grabbing the ledge there. EnhancedPV quickly cleaning up that Pokemon Trainer that caused him so much trouble before.
I think the big thing that EnhancedPV is winning off of just in the set in general is that he's picking up on MPG's timings, especially playing defensively. There's kind of a need for MPG to kind of get back on the stage as quickly as possible, get his feet on solid ground, but EnhancedPV is always covering that tempo one, and I think that being a little bit more patient, maybe letting EnhancedPV try to throw out a move first before you get back on is going to be the win condition here for MPG so that you can get back to that advantage state.
Love that stall with side B though, just waiting for the down to be able to come out, and just like that, MPG is able to make it back on, and that forward neutral, they kind of look really similar. Forgive me if I mix the two of them up, but just like that, you know, 57%, and you can get the noops off on Wolf especially. The question is, does MPG have the execution for it?
You know, it's not forever noops, but it is 65%, and I think that's all you need to take as MPG right now to even up that game. And now you have the opportunity to, again, you know, if you throw off Wolf, you know, off the stage as a Sora, that guy's probably not coming back.
I like how EnhancedPV immediately backed off. Sora is like so notorious for...
He wanted a roll or something.
It's a floaty. You're not going to be getting that off on a floaty. There's no way they go from A to B that quickly. But now just dashing back and forth, MPG with a jump call out. I like these quick little hits. It's similar to how like Snakes use F-tilt-1. They hit, they wait for the defensive option, they try to get a punish. Issue is, Sora being so floaty, you don't necessarily always have the time to land faster than Wolf and react to the next defensive option.
Okay, and now back throw, not quite going to do it for EnhancedPV. Sora might be light, but he's not light enough for that move to be doing it just yet. Finally gets the sweet spot of that dash attack, and it will be, once again, EnhancedPV playing against the Mega Man with the lead, but the question is, how long will that lead last? The answer is not very long. We're dead even into the last stock.
So one really big thing I really want to make note of, MPG being a character specialist, this is where he thrives. EnhancedPV also known for his Cloud, but I gotta say this Mega Man is looking a lot stronger. If I'm MPG, I could not be more than ecstatic right now. There is no need to make a comeback. You have a lead, you have Cloud in the corner. Look at this movement, look at these mix-ups. Look at all these hitboxes. The
use of Rush from MPG is very, very good, but problem is we've seen a whole lot of jumping from MPG, and especially jumps towards center stage have been eaten alive by EnhancedPV because he's on that Cloud, on triplats, has limit available. Ledge trap is scary.
Playing so patient, dashing, shielding, not jumping, not rolling, and is able to finally get Cloud off, and MPG in the perfect position to be able to get a shield off, and that is going to be the spike. We are going to be going to a Game 3. MPG clutches it out. Wow.
Very, very good stuff from MPG. I mean, I love the way that you played around that limit, and especially knowing that it was just about to come out there after you throw out that limit, after you're kind of stuck without it. As EnhancedPV, kind of the same thing that we saw from MPG. When you're in that disadvantage, you're very scared. You want to get back on stage as quickly as possible, and that's why that whole sequence got set up from the forward smash all the way to the down air.
That was definitely a game. I feel like the biggest thing that EnhancedPV has going for them is that, you know, the Pokemon Trainer and the Sora are both good in of themselves. Wow.
That was such a nice, again, picking up on the timing.
He's miserable.
The big thing. He's so sad. Poor Ivysaur.
Yeah, Ivy sort of died.
I didn't want it this way.
That was such a good chase down. Like, Violet, even though, like, has, like, a really respectable recovery in that range, like, if you have the mobility of Soru, you can basically go off as deep as you would like. And your capability to edge guard is basically infinite. Much like Glitch Infinite. I'm really funny, guys.
No,
I'm
you
trying
hit
my
it.
best.
You hit it. I think that, honestly, when it comes to the way that Sora plays off stage, you know what it reminds me of? Like, it kind of reminds me of Puff. Just a little bit.
More like an anthropomorphized Puff. Did I say that correctly? I think I said that correctly. Our producer actually whispered that to us in our ear. I love Devin. I love our producer so much.
Devin has a good point.
But he surely loves messing with his casters by talking to them in the middle of the set. I'm trying my best, guys.
I'm sorry, Dart. You hear something? I don't hear anything. All I hear is a game 3. That is all I hear. We have removed the top platform, so small battlefield is the play here for Enhanced PV.
And I gotta say, this is already looking a lot better for MPG, getting some of those early percent combos out, small battlefield. You know what that means? Platform extensions.
I also want to note, by the way, that Enhanced PV has switched the lineup a little bit. Byleth is still the lead, but now Joker is the anchor, and Cloud is there in the middle. And I really like that because you're going to get the favorable matchup, potentially if the Byleth loses out, against the Pokemon Trainer and then against the Sora afterwards as well. So we'll see how that plays out. But first of all, we've got the first stock to play through, and MPG is looking nice. Yeah,
I really like what MPG was going for with the tether cancel. Enhanced PV had the great idea, but I believe the direction of, oh my goodness. Wow.
Deep.
Yeah, I want to say, like, Laser Leaf, I believe the direction that it actually goes, whether it's, like, up or down, is, like, randomized. So Enhanced PV wanted to jump over it, but then just kind of ended up getting unlucky as the Laser Leaf ended up going upwards. Now this is Ivysaur against Cloud. You have one of the worst recoveries in the game, or maybe most exploitable, going up against Ivysaur down it, and I feel like that just speaks for itself.
Cloud's recovery gets a lot worse when he's losing, because one of the things that makes Cloud's recovery difficult to threaten is that he can reversal you very quickly. If he hits you coming up with the Climb Hazard, he can take you straight back down, but when he's from behind, he can't really do that as much, and especially as Enhanced PV, this being your main, you don't want to throw away that stock so quickly. You want to be able to get as much mileage out of this can.
Yeah, dashing in and out. Enhanced PV is looking for this kill right now. Charizard, you know what? Big boy, he's heavy. Still going to be living a little bit longer. A really risky jump back on. Charizard being heavy. What else is new?
I feel like those Blade Beams are also a risk because I'm pretty sure that Flare Blitz can break through those and punish you hard.
Or will it interact on the Blade Beam itself?
That's what I'm thinking, but if it's anything like Wolf Laser, it'll go straight through.
Huh. That's definitely going to be an interaction to play out. Going to be missing the F-Tilt-2 frame, but now this should be an edge guard.
Wow.
Yes, it is. Enhanced PV could have genuinely done nothing except go for like an up B kill to take out both of them at once. Now, last up, you only have the Wolf left. So,
I think that Enhanced PV was looking for that to match up well against the Mega Man, but now it's also got to go up against the Sora, and this is one of the few characters that can challenge your aerial drift, but a bayonet hitbox in the neutral B coming in clutch.
Yeah, for sure. But the question is, how is MPG actually going to be able to initiate food? Enhanced PV doing a really good job of keeping him out. That goal going to be caught and just does not press uphill in time. The back hit of it coming in a little bit too late.
Oh, and then great conversions off of those aerials as well. I love the mix-up there from MPG, who's kind of just playing the Sora for damage right now, knowing that you can close it out with the Mega Man. You don't need to go too hard with your second character when you've got a lead like this. Yeah,
all it matters is just to put on the damage, maybe hold on to this as long as possible. Enhanced PV doing a really good job, once again, keeping him out. Is he going to be able to find this F-tilt? He is not, as he just does end up respecting those hitboxes, because the capability to make a reversal is something to be always, always cognizant of.
Oh, and here comes the freeze, free stage control for MPG. Now trying to pressure those platforms, but Enhanced PV will get to that last stock. Can he make it something juicy against the Mega Man?
Yo, Tomahawk up tilt is clean. And MPG maybe having the wrong idea of where Enhanced PV was going to end up going. Tries to go through the ledge jump back in, but MPG going to be quickly finding, you know, Enhanced PV going back on.
And does react to it this time, leaving the mind open, being mindful that that's something that can happen. Nice up B to get away, too.
MPG right now just slowing down the pace of the game, not maybe so shield hungry right about now,
No.
but never under-anticipate Wolf's ability to snowball like nobody else. Nobody has that kind of damage output, that kind of consistency. If you got your execution on point, that's the uphill, is able to air dodge past the second one as the final hit of uphill did not connect.
Ooh, a nice catch, anti-air, or rather air-to-airing with that back air. One more of those aerials could do it against EnhancedPV 156, and that is going to end it. The angle just does not grab the ledge, and it will go to MPG in 2-1 fashion.
That spacing from MPG was honestly impeccable. That was so good, because even the second one, even the second forwarder, the first one, you know, it's a falling forwarder, it's spaced beautifully, it's nice and safe. The second one was able to catch a jump, but it was still a fade back forwarder. Had that not connected, the risk versus reward on that was also really good. I don't believe Wolf would have had any option to actually cover that in time. Also, Wolf's up B angle is so limited, you can't really go immediately to ledge like that. That was kind of your only available angle when considering down air in the mix of everything. So MPG, when he needed to the most, he played non-committal, he played safe, and you don't always have to fish for the fanciest win condition. I saw somebody talking about this, I believe it was Zane, where it's just like, you know, you can just kind of do like what